From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edinson Volquez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Hitting out for San Diego.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eric Ibar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Ibar, heading for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in, Will Myers. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. He's set, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jared Weaver will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
In is Christian Yelich, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 1-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Schimpf is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Weaver into the windup. 2-2 on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
This is line to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Let's go. Shut him down.
1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jared Weaver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gordon is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Martin Prado now, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. And that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. No one out with a runner at second. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ibar is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play at first after the ball hit the dirt.
Myers.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ryan Schimpf is on deck. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria for 1 on to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Here's Ichiro now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Past meetings with Jared Weaver. 19 hits in 74 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard back up the middle. Schimpf brings it in. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. in there for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Schimpf ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Edinson Volquez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Weaver gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Yangervis Solarte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yangervis Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gordon is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard hit to first. Trumbo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, D. Gordon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Low for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2-1 now to Gordon. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. To first. Myers comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. To short. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo, and a fastball just a bit up.
2-0.
And Weaver goes to first here, and a dive, but he's back. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 32 now for the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
14, Martin Prado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Miami. Ready for another chance? Austin Hedges.
Leading out
0
for
for
the
1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Prado is under it near the mound. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Weaver.
Standing in, Jared Weaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit down the third base line. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
In there at the letters 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimpf scoops it up. A quick out number 1.
The batter number 3, shortstop Adeiny Echeverria.
Into the box. Adeiny Echeverria flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher number 36, Edinson Volquez.
Into the box now, Edinson Volquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he takes strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Digging in to try it again. Eric Ibar. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He'll try it again. 3-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Myers.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf.
Go, guys, come on.
From the stretch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Padres nothing. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Right fielder, Hunter
Digging in,
Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stanton has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Left fielder.
So stepping in, Alex Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carter Capps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis Jankowski will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Travis.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready on 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
1 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Ready for another shot now, Martin Prado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two and 0. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at Solarte. It's in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro.
Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Bearclaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marcell Ozuna is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. One out and a runner on second base. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Eric Ibar now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Here's Echeverria now.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for
Marlins.
2 thus far in this
The
one.
shortstop, Adeiny.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Jankowski will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
So striding forward now, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. In is Christian Yelich, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mark Trumbo would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Will Myers. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here it comes, 2-0. Late that time for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ryan Schimpf at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Yonhervis Solarte is on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Settling in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The win would go to Edinson Volquez should the lead hold up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Ozuna is over. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out with a man at first. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Fish earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Edinson Volquez earns his 8th victory of the season. Jared Weaver pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brad Boxberger earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB.